you mentioned Dr. Sebi and cancer.
Yeah.
Like, I know that you said that he mentioned or he said the diet. You said what kind of diet? Like
high alkaline diet.
Okay, but I also saw that he said like organic diet is like the best diet.
Well, that's like foods with alkaline in it,
Okay.
which is like everything that comes from the earth, seeds, fruits, vegetables, shit like that.
Yeah.
I also saw they tried like a new drug trial on like colon, some type of colon cancer,
Right.
and it was like 100%.
I saw that. I did see that. Monty, you heard about that?
No, what?
So some doctors did like a new drug trial on like some type of colon cancer. I don't want to say colon cancer because I'm sure there's different kinds. Cancer comes in like different forms and shit.
Yeah.
But the doctors that did the study, they had a 100% success rate of getting rid of the cancer.
Just by alkalizing the body, or
No,
by
it's
what?
a drug.
A drug.
This is a
Okay,
drug.
okay.
They use something.
This was a drug trial.
All right.
Yeah. So what do you think?
So this
cure
is a type
colon
of cancer.
A type of cancer.
See, but you can't say that's why I didn't want to say colon cancer because I'm sure it's like a broad statement when you say like colon cancer, right?
Or is it backwards? Like if you say cancer when it's really colon cancer, like does it cure cancer in totality, or is it?
It's
Just
just
a
doing
certain
this
part.
type of. I'm assuming they're gonna try using this drugs for other cancer now that it'll work for this. But that's what they were testing it on, like a type of. It's like colorectal cancer, and I looked it up and it was like it said colon cancer, but I don't know.
That might be it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Like they have a cure for cancer.
I think they've had it.
Me too. I think they've had it, and then I think I also kind of believe in. There's this lady when I used to work at the website company. She had a website with us, and I mean, don't take this as like medical advice, but
We're not medical professionals.
yeah.
No facts.
She had a website, and she had like proof that she had cured like people's like cancer and stuff, just by like alkalizing the body, like just by like every day, a couple times a day, I think 3 times a day or something. You sit in the bathtub with like as hot water as you can handle, baking soda and like Epsom salt, and you soak in it for like 3 times a day or something, and that helps, like, you know, the beginning of it. After that, I don't know what else she does. She sells like her own remedies and shit, but she's saying that they've already tried canceling her and stuff. She's like an old lady, you know, and
she probably has dementia and shit.
no, well,
you fucking dick.
What the fuck?
I mean, she had me fooled. You know, she had a website. She had her before and afters, like, you know what I'm saying? And she just pretty much, there's like natural remedies is what she's trying to say.
I believe in natural remedies. I don't think everything is all.
Too.
I don't think everything is all look.
We
Listen.
believe in natural remedies, but that's what we used to have back in the day, and the fucking life expectancy was like fucking 35.
The
bro.
life expectancy was low because a lot of babies would die.
I saw that.
I feel like the more futuristic we become or whatever, the more problems like appear out of nowhere. This never existed 100,000 years ago. At least we didn't know it existed.
Yeah,
but any problem can be sold to us. You know what I mean?
And like, why wouldn't you, like, if you're a big pharma, like, why wouldn't you like try to like make natural remedies like
I definitely believe
why wouldn't you want to discredit this? Now I do believe that there's a bunch of like fucking fugazi out there that like people are like obviously trying to get their scam up, but I do believe there
people trying to drink their own piss and shit.
I think this is dope, bro. My uncle, you know, God bless the dead, he passed away from colon cancer a couple years ago, and he was young, you know. He so I think if this can, I think this is another thing like the UFOs. I think there's just too much damn information out there already. Like they're telling us the UFOs are here. They can't hide the fucking cure for cancer forever, bro. Like, come on, we figured out everything except that.
The thing is, like, they probably had the cure and shit, but we live in a country where everything has to go through like certain like restrictions and shit, different tests. Like for them to even have this trial, they had to have probably hundreds of different trials before this one. Yeah, you know, like as fucked up. PETA probably hates us. PETA probably hates them. They probably had to test it on different animals before they tested it on us. Like this shit goes through trials, and it's like there is probably different cures still out there, but they're still going through their trials and tribulations.
The thing is, like,
you know?
and then a lot of the cures are also like they could be patented and stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like we have the cure. Like we probably know like, you know, what the body needs and all these things like, but they just don't want to sell it to us yet. Like they want to sell like they want to keep you alive. They don't want to cure you because then they can't make money off you.
Just go down to Mexico with the curandera. She'll be spitting on you, hitting you with a branch and shit. That
and then how much do they charge? Like how much would they charge to cure cancer? Like, wouldn't that be kind of fucked up to be like, well, you can't afford to save your life, so you're gonna die.
They do that shit all the time.
How much is your life worth?
All the time.
They're putting a price on life.
So, and that's big pharma, though.
Bro, there's people in comas in line to get like organs and shit.
But that's like, cause like there's like a lack of like organs, though. Cause like what like for a kidney, I was I shot like that wedding that I shot a couple weeks ago. Shout out the homie Saul. He was telling me that like his grandpa, he's a what do you call him? Like a carnicero. And he's saying that his grandpa's been waiting for a liver for like years already. There's like when you wait for a liver, like is it a liver or a kidney? I don't know which one it is, but there's like a 5-year plus wait. You know what I mean?
Bro, it just depends. Cause I know my mom. There was a point in life where she needed, I think it was a liver too, and she was like in a long ass line. Yeah. Like in coma type shit. Yeah. But like the more severe you are, the higher in line they put you.
Yeah. So, and I also wonder like how would like we talked about or I mentioned it already, like how much would it cost or whatever, but like is there like if there's like an 80-year-old, like do they still apply that? You know, I think like there's a lot of metrics and a lot of like rules and regulations that they're gonna have to figure before they like put that out there like that. Yeah. And maybe they have it already, but I don't know. I just think it's another one of those like, well, all the information's out there already, you know.
Yeah. So at what age do people like usually die at?
Right
like
now?
Naturally.
I think like 80.
Like what's 80? Like average?
I think 80 is what's going to be at when we're like in our 60s. Right now, I think average is probably like low 70s, late 60s. Like, I don't think the average is above it.
Life expectancy in the U.S. is 78 years.
See?
Damn.
29. Okay. That was in 2019, though.
Yeah.
2019.
But like, by the time we're 60, it's going to be a little higher.
There's people like already working and like on like creating something to help us like live longer.
But that's crazy. It's there's people working on it, and there's people dying at like 26.
Yeah. It'll probably be available to us by the time we're old, you know, just by the way that like we're advancing and stuff.
Yeah, because like look at like people, you guys have seen, I'm sure, like videos from like adults in the 90s. They look like they're like fucking 50.
Yeah. Oh, they look younger and stuff.
Now people look younger now. You know, like
for sure.
You know, like think about like a 50. Like I think Madonna's like 60 something, and she looks.
Yeah, but bro, Madonna's a bad example. That bitch uses hella Botox and shit.
And she does look pretty old for her age.
You gotta use people like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's almost 60 years old, and he still looks like a fucking early 50-year-old.
No, he looks like he looks his age, I guess.
Nah,
that's another bad example.
He does not look 60 to me. That fool looks like he's I don't want to say late 40s because 49. I know in my head he's older than 49.
I remember seeing like a Madonna video or like a live concert, like on TV or whatever or computer. A couple years ago though, it was probably like 5 years ago, and I remember my cousin telling me, "Yo, like she's like, you know, this many years old," and I remember thinking like, okay. Like for being that old, she looks good. Like for being that age that she's supposed to be. Like
that bitch looks like a blow up doll, dog.
I mean, now I don't know. I haven't like seen anything recently, but I remember like hearing that about her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like because like
Joe Rogan also looks good for
there's this page.
Some of us just have. You know, those genetics. Yeah. Like a lot of Asian people, not all, but like a lot of Asian people look young. Yeah. As well.
Yeah. You know, like perfect
some Filipinos.
For them, it's like they look hella young up to a certain age. Once they hit this age, they age hella. Like
they're like, all right, now we're gonna catch up on you.
The point of no return.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. Because like I only brought that up because like there's like this page on TikTok that I run into every now and then that like they'll post videos from like high school and like in a certain year, and like they post like from 2001 and everyone in the fucking high school looks like they're like 30, bro. You know what I mean? Like even the women.
They were smoking like cigarettes and shit at the time.
Yeah, I think, and also I think a lot of it is like has to do with like I think what's in the food and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because like, did you guys ever feel like
you think that we look younger because of the shit that they're putting in our food?
Yeah, like if you have if you consume alkaline, say like alkaline water, but like no,
the episode's name is gonna be alkaline. Like you keep bringing it back to the conversation.
Well, it's because you're asking, is it because of the foods that we consume? And like if you drink a lot of younger, if you drink a lot of water, it actually helps you with like aging. And
but I don't think that it is, because there's people that are looking. I don't think that's the reason everyone looks younger nowadays.
It's not the reason, but it plays a role.
Bad podcasting.
Bad podcasting.
He brought it back to something.
Bro, you asked, and I'm just answering.
No, because he said that, like, oh, that's why we look hella younger. I was like, that makes no sense. I feel like the food that we eat now would probably make us age faster. As like they're putting so much hormones.
Back then it was worse. There was no regulations, bro. How bad do you think it was back then?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it was way better than it is now.
Now they're just because we don't know about it.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to find fancy words to put fucking sand in.
Yeah, and imagine before they even had to show anything. No one would even know. They're pumping. You know.
That's why I encourage all our listeners to eat organic food. Shop at your local market.